Barbara Streisand.
One punch!
You guys, I've noticed whenever we are in between episodes, you guys talk. As soon as I start recording, you guys are silent. Or you're talking about something. Don't say yeah, that's not good.
That's why you always need to keep a recorder on you. You never know what we're going to say. Actually, don't do that. That's probably a bad idea.
I was going to say that's not good.
You can take a lot of things out of context that way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think we said along the lines of like,
Yeah,
my anus needs bleaching. Yeah, I think that was the line that was said before. Aren't you getting like a coupon to get your anus bleached or something for
That's
Christmas?
what I was about to bring up. Alex and Pop-Tart said, I don't know if it was a coupon for it or what, if it was, they were just going to get me a kit for it, but apparently I'm going to bleach my asshole on Friendsmas.
We'll record it, don't worry. You'll see it.
Just
Yeah,
change the profile picture of Dead Pixels to like just the sun as a symbolic representation.
God.
Speaking of assholes.
or just like your finger when it's like scrunched up like this.
Yeah.
like you're doing the okay sign.
Yeah.
And just like put sunscreen on it. Oh
it's
no.
Firefly. They had Firefly on Gotham.
Zoom zoom.
Pop-Tart was telling me, he'll randomly, like, video call either his mom or his dad on Facebook.
Yeah.
And he said he did it one time, and his dad goatsied him, and he was just like, oh.
Ugh, gross.
Damn.
I think I've heard that before, but gross. Ugh.
Look up goatsy on
No.
the Urban Dictionary,
You
kids.
stop that.
I think
More like Google Images. That would be more of a treat.
We looked up Tub Girl once while we were on here. And
I looked up a lot of shit.
Yeah, that was a fun podcast, even though it was like a webcast.
It didn't work right either, though.
What happened to podcasts?
I think we just decided we should
Stick
not
to video games.
do a podcast for the time being, because the last podcast was like,
Yep.
Bring Back Podcast 2016.
No.
Because I actually was flipping through the last podcast and it didn't work right on the video at all. It didn't capture it.
Yeah, I figured that was gonna be a problem.
Is it all we got was like the green bar, and then we could still see the Dead Pixels thing that we have as the default.
Yeah, one of these days.
Eh.
Beat down.
Like the first podcast and initially the second one, those two were awesome.
Yeah.
And then the last one we had, it was just like, really, this is what we're doing.
Yeah, I didn't really like that concept that we had. That like, oh, we're just gonna look up web stuff.
Like it was a good idea. It just didn't work.
Yeah, I mean, if we were gonna do that, we should have just like recorded the desktop or something, like as we're doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Although that could probably be a lot of copyright stuff, I guess. So that's why people don't really do that much.
Mm-hmm.
But
I don't think it's just fun entertainment, anyways. When we're doing it as a Let's Play thing.
it was kind of awkward too, like because we're like, oh, look at this is so cool, and then we had to put all these links in the description.
Yeah.
I still don't think I did that.
The one of them that we found was actually really neat.
Yeah, the universe thing.
Yeah.
I love that.
And then it was, I don't remember what the website was, but it was random facts over pictures of hot chicks. That one was cool. That one was nifty too.
Mm-hmm.
Like well, yeah, obviously hot chicks and lingerie and stuff. Like the facts on there, it was like, oh damn.
Yeah.
I left during that. I left, and then you guys were carrying on. Then I watched it later, and like,
I'm Nightwing.
oh, okay. It was kind of weird.
But it worked.
It was just more fun for us because we actually got to solve what the facts were.
It all
Saw
started.
what the facts were.
Yep.
It all started just because Garrett, on a whim, decided to look up marijuana.
Yeah.
Like, I have no idea why he did that at all.
I still don't know.
And it was
Hunks
like,
of weed.
and he like projected it onto the TV, and we're like, okay, this is our life now. This shit ton of weed.
There's that awkward side.
Yeah, I'm getting tired.
Man, you guys, look at that lobster.
It's
I
all
don't know why.
tribal and shit.
How about that commentary?
Yeah, right.
Hey, look at that car.
For the next
Smoking.
6 minutes, there's going to be gameplay. No Let's Play. Or no commentating.
Do the anti-Let's Play commentary.
Fuck this shit. Fuck that shit. Fuck you guys. I'm out of here.
Wow, he got a weapon. He just unthinged the weapon. We're looking at the weapon now.
It's
Disruptor.
a disruptor.
It's called Disruptor.
I know a topic we could go on,
What?
but it's probably me just complaining.
When it's cold
No, go
outside.
for it.
Um,
I'm wearing
Like-
my hat upside down.
damn it, Tristan.
Fuck.
Jumping back to
What? I don't need to
the new
fucking-
Batman vs Superman trailer. I'm gonna give it as much of a chance as I did with Fan 4 Stick,
Yes.
but I'm not gonna hold my hopes very high with it.
It's not letting me. Shoot. There we go.
Because at this point, we've got 3 heroes to introduce,
Yes.
as well as Lex Luthor, and now apparently we have Doomsday to introduce. Like,
Guys.
oh, he's getting electrocuted. Like, I just don't understand how they're gonna make it work within what probably, it's usually about 2-hour movie now.
Yeah.
Like, it's just,
Because even the 2-hour movie didn't really work that well.
yeah.
Damn it.
Well, like, Man of Steel, okay, that, we've got Superman introduced, but now we have to, like, we know Batman's origins, but we still have to kind of introduce him and be like, yay, why is Bruce Wayne in Metropolis, or vice versa?
And is it also the is it in the Dark Knight continuity? No.
And then we have Aquaman's gonna be in it, even though he hasn't been in any of the trailers. And now we have to introduce him somehow and give some backstory.
It's just a goddamn like Justice League movie in disguise.
And well, on top of it all, Doomsday is such an awesome villain, and we're trying to shove him into this movie.
But I did.
Like,
no,
why
it's
waste
not.
him on Batman versus Superman?
Yeah, we don't need another Rhino.
They're
Yeah.
just trying. They're getting overexcited about it and trying to shove too much into one thing, and I'm just.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah, DC's blowing the load, man.
Like, I want DC to work because I actually enjoy DC stuff about
Yeah.
as much as I do Marvel. I just like comic book stuff in general, but it's just not looking very good for them right now because they're, like Tristan said, they're blowing their load too early.
I think it's because
They have so many great ideas that they could do for DC.
I think it's because they're
So
they're trying
depressing.
to catch that hype train, or not hype train, that fad train where like Marvel's dominating the film, like Hollywood with all its movies and stuff. But each of the movies take like
Well,
two
let's do that.
to 3 years or something to make.
Yeah.
And
That's just fucking
meanwhile, like DC's all like, holy shit, they're making all these movies. So what do we do? Here, let's announce this. Let's announce this. And then they're all like, okay, now we need to get these out like as fast as we can before superhero movies stop becoming a big thing.
But even
Well,
Marvel
here's-
had to start out somewhere.
Yeah,
It wasn't like they always did that.
And on top of it, Marvel has their own studio. DC's working with Warner Brothers,
Yeah.
whereas Marvel, yeah, they're owned by Disney right now, but they have Marvel Studios as the film industry, and that's all they're focusing on, really. Whereas DC, they actually, like, I haven't watched Arrow or Flash this week yet, but apparently, it was the crossover episode, and they had Hawkman and Hawkgirl in it.
Whoa.
And, like, if they just focus completely on TV, they've got it.
Oh yeah, there's
Arrow and Flash are awesome. Supergirl, it's kind of a slower start like Flash was, but it's still good, and they've got a Flash Supergirl crossover in the works. And, like, they've got, like you guys said, they have so many awesome ideas, and it's like with TV show wise, it's working. They just need to like get over. Yeah, they're gonna make a hell of a lot more with movies and stuff, but they need to focus more on what we need to do with one movie without overdoing it. Like, and then on top of it all,
Well, you didn't see me.
like, just stick with TV shows for the time being, because they're just doing amazing right now. Because with that was the big problem with Spider-Man 3, and then that kind of ended up that way with Amazing Spider-Man 2. They tried to overdo it with villains, and there was just too much going on at once, and now it looks like Batman vs. Superman's gonna go into the same problem.
Oh shit!
Get pwned in the face,
I didn't kill him.
prick.
Shit. Fuck.
You're not supposed to kill him, you're Batman.
Well, that was. I forgot I actually had to do a takedown. There we go.
But yeah, that's a good point though, because like they should just own the TV stuff rather than just try and do the film stuff.
Because like Marvel's slowly getting into the TV stuff, but technically DC probably owns it right now.
Yeah, and plus, for one thing, like I noticed that DC makes better animated movies than Marvel does.
Because, well, on top of it all, it's mainly because Marvel's completely focused on the MCU.
Yeah.
Because they have, like, to tell you how much planning they have a, like, you guys saw how quickly we could throw Spider-Man into the mix. That's because they planned for them to get the rights back.
Right.
Like, they have it set up to where if we didn't get Spider-Man back, fine, we can move on from that. But they have it set up with the same time, okay, we got Spider-Man back, throw him in like that, because we have a plan and it can work. They have the same plan if we get X-Men back and Fantastic Four back, as well as maybe Swamp Thing, but I doubt it. For some reason, Lionsgate owns Swamp Thing, and we haven't heard shit about Swamp Thing in general, but it's probably because we have no major plans for him.
Yeah, I mean, what is he gonna do? Like, he's gonna be a thing that S.H.I.E.L.D. has to take care of.
Well, I mean, he's part of Howling Commandos, and like I don't see that working in the MCU anytime soon. But having Howling Commandos would be interesting.
I don't know. People didn't think that Guardians would work.
Yeah, but Howling Commandos, it's basically, hey, we have horror movie monsters and they're heroes.
Oh, that's kind of cool though.
Yeah, because we've got Werewolf by Night. I don't remember what the mummy guy was. Yeah, but we have Frankenstein's monster and Swamp Thing.
Quick, Werewolf by Night.
I mean, technically, it could work because Blade was part of the Howling Commandos for a while, and we have Blade back, and everyone's all sorts of excited, wanting to see Blade in like a Netflix series or something.
I still want my goddamn good Ghost Rider movies.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
Yeah, because Nick Cage is such a Ghost Rider fanboy.
See, and like with Netflix series too, like I know DC's like they're getting overexcited, but at the same time they need to kind of hurry up, but at the same time take their time.
Yeah,
because they've, like I said, they've got TV shows down. They technically do own that, but now Marvel's getting into TV shows because we've got Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Oh shit.
And season 3 is fine. Like, I think they finally got it down with like interesting stuff going on. But and then we have on top of it we have Wrecking Crew, not Wrecking Crew, but like basically it's Damage Control. That's what it is, I think. But that's probably just gonna end up being a comedy show of, like, hey, you know, New York and Sokovia? Well, this is a show about the cleanup crew about it. And I don't know how that's going to work, but it'll be interesting.
Ow.
But we've got Daredevil and the Defender stuff going on.
Well, BBC, they did Torchwood, which is kind of like the Doctor Who cleanup crew.
Yeah.
In a sense.
Yeah.
And did that work?
Worked for a little bit. Then they had a good like miniseries / movie on there that's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
It was critically acclaimed. It was like about all the children in the world going missing, I think, something like that.
Boom.
And the Doctor wasn't here to save them. That was the main thing. No, it wasn't that. It was I think that was I'm getting my fucking things mixed up.
Don't you only have one?
They had one called Miracle Day where people were like essentially immortal. But, you know, like, they still lost limbs and shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Sorry if I got that shit mixed up. It's been a long time, and I haven't really actually... I watched Doctor Who, not Torchwood.
Yeah. Alright, well, I know all I have to do is destroy the weapons crate, but we're going to do that next time on...
Dead Pixels. Ugh.
Yeah, pixels.